But the kids did a wonderful job. And what they've learned in this very, very short time has actually been remarkable. The idea of camp music is such a wonderful thing. It allows for the children to have an opportunity to come in contact with material that they might not have never, ever came in contact with.
If you have a good teacher who knows how to make a real connection with that child, you know, look them in the eye, do something that they will respond to, you know. It's high energy. The teacher has to pretend they have energy even if they're exhausted. A really good teacher knows how to engage children. And if they're engaged in the activities, they're not going to misbehave and whine and run around. I've noticed that we don't have children trying to go to the bathroom all the time or leaving class. It's very quiet out here. They love the drumming. The drumming people get the trophy this year, actually. Some of them love the dance teacher, and I saw some young children yesterday coming out of the comedy improv class, going to their drama class, and they just went across that long space out there like a streak, screaming, running, because they wanted to go to drama class. So that tells me that that teacher is genuinely connecting with those children. And she's got them squealing and getting quiet and totally under control. So it's the teachers, the whole thing is the teachers. And offering subjects that appeal. The arts should reach everybody, one form or other of the arts, I think. I can't imagine a person not responding to one of the arts, not with children.
I just think it's, you know, it's really fun and it's a way to learn and inventing and coming up with new ideas and how to make music. And I think the kids did a really great job. I mean, from their art that they're drawing on it, you know, because they all decorated their own, from their artwork to putting their name on it to, like some of the drums, let me see the inside of your drum. Inside of this drum says hope, peace, love, music. I mean, I didn't tell them what to write on their drums, you know? And I think that's a beautiful thing. When you work with kids, the first thing they want to do is talk about hope and peace and love and joy and music. You know, usually they're not talking about conflict and fighting and not getting along. And I don't think we had any conflict or fighting or, you know, we all kind of work together, so that's what it's all about. Nice. I, first of all, came up with this technique of making drums out of necessity. I taught at a school where I had 1 million drummers. I just had this idea to come up with 2x4 boxes of different sizes, because we have the different size boxes, because I know the physics of if a box is smaller, usually the pitch is higher, right? And the bigger the box, the lower the pitch is going to be. And I kind of brainstormed and said, well, what can we make a membrane out of? I can't afford goat skin. I don't know how to stretch it. So I thought, oh, packing tape works. You know how rubber bands make that sound when you pull on them and you go ding, 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 play on them? So I said, maybe packing tape will work if we pull it really tight. So I had a couple students who helped me do it. And after we made one drum, we experimented and said, oh my God, it resonates, right? It echoes. If you want to have drums, like kettle drums with an orchestra, and you don't have drums, perfect.
We've got 80 kids this week, and for the first time we've integrated not only violin and singing and orchestra, but also drama improvisation, comedy improvisation, movement, different things like that. So it's really an entire experience. It's not just music, it's really getting kids engaged physically also in the other art forms as well. Madison Music Makers is unique in that for a large percentage of the kids, they don't have to pay anything. It's free music instruction and oftentimes free access to instruments as well. No one else does anything like that. Now that doesn't happen without money somewhere. And a large percentage of our money, it comes from grants that are from national grants, state grants, local grants, and also from corporate foundations and from single donors. Lots and lots of single donors in the Madison area contribute. There's something about music that touches kids. That's a way to get them involved and to reach out to them that trumps just about every other discipline. You know, you can't do it with history or social sciences or mathematics, but you can do that with music, and especially with low-income kids that are particularly hard to reach. Music is the way that gets them involved, and it builds confidence. They can see their own success as they progress as a student of music, as an instrumental musician. That really builds a child up. It builds their confidence. Science has proved in a number of respects that it improves brain function in various areas. That is the magic of music.
The classes is to prepare the children to be responsible to the collective. And we need that energy. We need to be responsible to the collective. And these children in today's world must be multicultural. We cannot live in isolation anymore. And the more we prepare our children to be multicultural, the more opportunities that they will have to not just survive. We don't want kids to survive. We want kids to be prosperous and to have a good life. And so the concept of education has to be included in the arts and in music and in travel and in stimulating the self in order for the self to become a better entity and concerned with the collective. And that's what playing music does. It prepares you to be an intricate and an important, vital part of the collective. And without you, the collection wouldn't even sound good.